been a healthy scratch the past 3 games, and he is itching to go.
The referees for tonight's game are Michael Markovic and Eric Furlat. The linesmen are Caleb Apperson and Brandon Grillo. We are underway. Golden Knights in their road whites through center ice. This is Brandon Saad. Tries a long. Golden Knights doing a good job retrieving pucks in the offensive zone, and Anaheim can't escape. Noah Hanifin stretches the ice looking for a tip. He got it in front from Houghton, but it went wide.
A season high for both.
Just over 3 minutes gone. No score in the opening period at Honda Center. Vegas controls the draw. Eichel sends it to the line off the post and in. Shea Theodore makes it 1-0 Vegas.
Shea Theodore was asked to focus on defense. He's more of an offensive-minded defenseman, but lately he's been able to find that balance. He's doing both, and it's a quick little shot. Cole Reinhardt is kind of circling through the slot right in front of the Anaheim goal crease. I don't believe he touches that puck, but does he provide the screen? Hard to see from that angle.
The Golden Knights have not allowed an opponent to get to 30 shots on goal yet this season. And this one from Gudas does get through. Third consecutive start for Schmid, the first time that a goaltender for the Golden Knights has done that this season. Here's Theodore again, and this time Dostal has it in his gloves. Eichel wins the draw. Hanifin from the line moves it down to his centerman, and it's Eichel right back. Hanifin's one-timer blocked, comes back to him, and he keeps it in the zone. Ross Johnston pursues the puck. They get it right to the front of the crease, and Bowman jams it in. The rookie just keeps on going. Already his 4th goal of the season in just 6 games.
He takes advantage of soft coverage at the top of the Anaheim goal crease. Clear, and they don't get pressure on the puck behind the net. And now they're fishing another puck out of the back of their net. So this is not a good start for Anaheim. See this first pass, I don't think that it gets to Bowman, and you can see that Lucas Dostal was having trouble tracking that puck. So it was Drew Hallison.
Barbashev backhands it into the Anaheim zone. Gauthier with a whole pass that comes through to Seneca. He's in and caught on the back check. His stick was hooked away by Hanifin. Still with it is Beckett. Seneca gives it to Lacombe, who scores on a one-timer. Boy, great play by Seneca. Didn't give up on it, even when he was squelched on the breakaway.
Handling the puck, he looked for option B, and that was Lacombe. A great defensive play there by Hanifin to get back, and then watch this play by Seneca. Head up all the way, puts it on a tee for Jackson Lacombe, and all kinds of traffic in front of the net. Akira Schmid can't pick up the release of that blast from Jackson Lacombe, and the Ducks have pulled within 1.
Second goal. Sissons throws it to the front of his net, and back come the Golden Knights. Speed for Cole Reinhardt into the Anaheim zone. His shot blocked, came across to Kolasar. Oh, he got a shot away. Good stop by Dostal. And up and down we go. Troy Terry again cuts into the middle. Beats 2 defenders, hands it off. Zellweger scores! So the Ducks get a pair from defensemen, and just like that, we're all even.
Watch these moves by Troy Terry. It looked like he was in trouble. Couple of moves through the triangle by Terry. Keeps the puck alive for Zellweger. Look at Chris Kreider. He provides that high screen. Akira Schmid again.
The Knights will skate it to center. Saad sneaks it through. Here's a partial break. It's Marner. He goes between the legs, and Dostal makes the save. In the first 9 minutes of this game. Here's that breakaway by Marner, Brian.
Watch the move through the legs for Marner, trying to get Dostal to overcommit.
Eichel with it again. Dorofeev open in that right circle. That's where he wants it. He'll shoot. Dostal hangs on. And Eichel makes the play. Ahead for Barbashev. Peels back on the half wall. The trailer is Eichel. Makes a move. Long reach. Hits the goalpost. Jack Eichel showing off his superstar status. One off the plumbing. And we stay tied. Chip and chase into the Vegas end. Kolasar gets to it first. Reversing it away from the Anaheim forecheck. Harkin stays with it. Got it to Gudas. And long shot is absorbed by Akira Schmid. Golden Knights control the defensive zone draw and clear to center, trying to protect the puck. Zellweger, and Howden knocks it across the line. 2-on-1. Smith to Saad, and a good save. Moving to his left from Dostal. Quick counter, and the Golden Knights into the Anaheim zone. Dorofeev took a bump that bought time for Lacombe around the wall. It comes right back to Dorofeev. Makes a little drop pass. Hurdle got the glass. To the front of the net, glove down and wound around. Eichel able to keep it in. That's unfortunate. Now Eichel works the top of the zone. He'll take a shot and score. Dostal looks to the corner at the referee, says, was it a high stick?
Get through to the front of the net. You got to force him to give it up. He almost scores on that one-timer, does an unbelievable job of keeping the puck in at the blue line. But if there's a screen in front like that, that point shot can't get through. There's just too many bodies. The goaltender can't see anything. And a sniper like Jack Eichel, all he has to do is hit a corner. This looks like it changes direction. It may have hit Tomas Hertl.
He's jammed into the boards, but stays with it ahead to Harkins, who pops it across. Nesterenko floats one towards the net, and that's grabbed off by Schmid. All the way to the line for Gudas. Back to Terry coming off the half wall. 5 seconds left in the period. Gudas winds, fires. Rebound there for McTavish. Poked at, batted at by Mitnyakov, and then punched to the corner as the period comes to an end. Zellweger throws it through traffic, and that one changed direction in front. Kreider, who else, got a piece of it. Terry brushes it to the line. Trouba's shot went off of Schmid to the corner. Zellweger tries to go cross ice, and that was tipped away. Kept at the line. It comes in front to Kreider. Glove save. Schmid parallels the line, gets it to Marner. Marner dishes it across the line. Dorofeev's shot is kept out.
Yeah, they sure have. They've done a nice job against Big Leo so far, but we know he doesn't need a lot.
Middle of the ice opens for Kreider off the bench, and getting a piece of the right pad on it was Schmid.
Watch this opportunity for Chris Kreider. He's close. Did a good job of staying on side there.
Radko had 7 hits against Ottawa here on Thursday. Now he leads it ahead. Room for Zellweger on the rush, and that one's blockered out of play by Schmid.
So even when he is on his way down, those shoulders still cover an awful lot of the net.
Ducks win the draw. Lacombe steps into it. Schmid made the save, but he couldn't find it for a split second. So now there's 10 seconds left in a very truncated first Anaheim power play of the game. Gauthier takes the pass at center, turns on the Jets, pulls it in off the glove of Schmid. The second penalty is over to Eichel. Both teams full strength as Lacombe works his way up the left boards. Turned away as he gets to the hash mark by Saad, who had him all wrapped up. And the puck squirts free for Eichel. Eichel the other way, joined by Colton Sissons. Has a trailer coming at Saad, and another point-blank save by Dostal. They tie one another up, and up the boards it comes. Vetrano got a stick on it, didn't get it out. Kept at the line by Theodore. Down low, Riley Smith tries to stuff it around Dostal.
This one from a forward, but it took a great stop, this time with the right toe by Dostal. Boy, he really had to reach for that Riley Smith wraparound bid.
Hard around, back in. Dostal knocks it off the shelf and then sends it back from where it came. Kreider off the boards. Nice pass ahead. Lacombe to Carlson. 2-on-1. Passes it over. They score! Troy Terry, we're tied again.
What a game. At the opposite end, Leo Carlson, he can pass the puck, folks, and Troy Terry can shoot it. And he picks that top corner over the blocker of Akira Schmid. Perfect shot. Great. The Golden Knights have been winning the majority of them so far tonight.
Lacombe goes forward with a 3-on-2. Seneca dusts it off. Glove saved by Schmid, but he couldn't hold it. Terry quickly gets it over. Carlson's shot off of Schmid. Room for Hanifin as he comes across the line, drops it off. Marner comes in, shoots into the glove of Dostal.
Boy, that's a good stop. And in doing so, he gives Mitch Marner the chance to move in a little bit closer. Marner's on his off wing. He's thinking high glove. Lucas Dostal says, well, that's where I've got my catching.
But it's Hertl trying to get up the right boards. He rolls off of Lacombe and finds a trailer in Marner. Back to Hurdle. Off his stick, it rolls to the side of the net, and a good chance for Dorofeev. Didn't get a lot on it, but Dostal stepped out.
A wonderful season. And Mitch Marner keeps that puck alive, and Hurdle sees it bounce off a couple of skates before Dorofeev from in tight gets an opportunity.
Gudas lost his helmet. He has to go to the bench, and now it's Eichel ahead. He'll shoot. Glove save! Lucas Dostal.
And he had to go to the bench. Created this opportunity for Eichel and another good stop.
Gauthier makes a move. He's stripped of the puck. The Vegas players don't have anything left, so it's thrown into the Anaheim zone, and Trouba will quickly move it up for Seneca. He's just run over along the boards by Dorofeev, and then it's turned over. They score! Everybody was looking at Dorofeev, and Cutter Gauthier wins the game.
Unbelievable.
Are you kidding me?
Well, here's a look at it right here. It's Marner that goes behind the net, and all of a sudden he goes to stick handle it. He just loses it. Cutter Gauthier doesn't waste any time.
There's the hit everybody, myself included, got focused on.
And watch Marner. Goes to the backhand, and he dumps it right in front of his own net. And just like that, he took a peek. I think he was looking for Eichel, but wasn't committed to it. He turns it over, and thank you very much, says Cutter Gauthier. And just like that, this game is over, and the Ducks bank a couple of more points.